So there's two things. The first one,
two things.
like whatever the denomination of the allocation of responsibility turns out to be. I think it is folly and foolish and shenanigans to
and dumb
dub this game to any extent.
Holy shit.
That seems like a problem.
What's going on here, boys?
Like Ian Flynn's Sonic game. That's
Yeah,
definitely
that's
not the case, no matter what.
Yeah,
I don't care if he wrote every single line of dialogue that we hear in the game. That doesn't make it his game.
That's giving him
That-
more credit than would even be warranted by that.
That doesn't make it his writing. Yeah, just because he wrote it doesn't mean it's foolish. Like, it's not. It's Kishimoto's game, and they let Ian
And we're all living in
Flynn
it.
touch it with his little pie-covered hands. It's it's Sonic's world, and we're living in it. Like, I resent the implication
Yeah, it's
of judging it as, oh, well, let's see what Ian Flynn can do.
Yeah,
One way
gross.
or the other, whatever your
yeah.
whatever your rightful condemnation is.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's dumb. And the thing you said, where it's like, it's such a juvenile mentality. Whoa.
Oh.
Of, like, oh, it's angsty. That makes it mature.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, it's Sonic do be angstin', though.
Yeah, why do you want angst in Sonic? It doesn't fit. And I know
That's
why.
not his deal.
It's because you're in, like, junior high and you think, oh, that's a grown-up thing. Tetris.
It's so weird to be like, oh my god!
Oh my god, it is Tetris. But it is just like that T.S. Eliot quote, like, wanting to be adult is a childish thing.
Yeah,
Adults are just adults.
C.S. Lewis.
Oh, yes.
He said, when I grew up, I put away my childish things, including the desire to be seen as very grown up.
That's it. C.S. Lewis, not T.S. Eliot. Motherfucker's got initials.
He said, like, when I was a child, I read fairy tales in secret, and would have been ashamed had I been discovered.
Yeah.
Now I read them openly because the fear of being perceived as an adult is in itself an inherently childish mentality.
Yeah, children want to be adults. Adults are just adults.
This idea that, like, oh, Sonic's gotta be angsty. He's gotta be like, oh, I got the computer virus arm.
Yeah.
Angsty angst. Like, we did this already.
Yeah.
It was called the Werehog, and the best scene in that fucking game is the scene where Sonic's like, it's 'cause of you, Chip, right? Where, everyone else that we've seen has been brainwashed by the Dark Gaia, but you must have been protecting me. And Chip's like, no. That's all you, Sonic. You're just a hardcore badass. That's it. Like, he was literally possessed by the personification of the genocide of the planet. And he kept his own sense of personality through sheer force of will. Because that's how cool he is. Like, this idea that anything would be able to bog Sonic down with, like, the troubles.
It's so stupid. It is so
That's not
childish.
his character.
Yeah, it's
That's
just like,
not Sonic.
No, but that's mature.
Yeah, that's deep, bro. He's gotta have amnesia and be
edgy,
possessed by the devil.
Fuck off.
You ever seen Drag to Hell? It's fucked up.
Oh. It's not good.
Shabams, whore. Banish me.
You've been had. This was an Amir Blumenfeld prank duction.
Okay, let's go find Tails. Ah! Did I miss dialogue about seeing this? No. That was a thing fucking Sonic Chronicles did for fucking the bad BioWare games. Redundant, I know.
Yeah. I also have spikes.
Yeah. Oh. Where Eggman joined the team, and Sonic was like, "Fuck Eggman," and Tails was like, "Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, he's evil."
I said new.
Oh.
Oh shit. I'm gonna fly you.
That was a little, wee. That was a little hedge maze. That was a little, wow!
Oh. There's not a friendly plant
Touch and
in
go.
this place.
His memories are wrenches. He's
Oh.
Tails.
Yeah. Oh. Just swishing.
Hang tight, little bro. It won't make you wait much longer.
I can't believe you didn't hit me. That sounded bad. God damn it, speaking of my dad, I just did my dad's laugh.
Eventually we all become a dad.
A quacky laugh.
Oh my god. I called him little bro. I'm emotionally sensitive.
I'm sensitive, Aubrey.
I have a deviated septum about that shit.
That was quick. That's the first thing that
Oh.
Sonic said to Tails in the game.
Okay. Before the free Tails from the coronavirus.
He's not like suffering in there. He's just
Hey, he
chilling out,
just looks like
swishing.
he's hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Whoa!
My goodness.
Okay. This was an experience.
Oh god. Oh, I don't make that noise.
Fuck off, bitch. These ones, like the parry being a hold down instead of a timing based thing is like ruinous.
To my erection.
It's like not how that's supposed to work. It's not a hold down. What the fuck?
It's a pushy press.
Do the hit the XXX and the YYY.
Oh, Kudasai means baby, would you please?
Ah! socks are coming off.
Socks are.
The shirt's off and the socks are off.
Ah, shit. Dick's out. Getting pricks out.
Shirts and skins. Shirts and socks.
That's hard to tell when you're playing basketball, I guess.
One team can't wear shoes.
That's just a disadvantage.
One might say that is quite a disadvantage for one team to have to contend with.
Well, that's the underdogs.
You know, we're all rooting for the guys out there playing without fucking shoes
Yeah.
on. Regardless of what the other circumstances may be. That's a tough hurdle to overcome.
They trying.
Talk to Tails!
You don't gotta tell me 3 times.
The objective of my life in general is to talk to Tails. Absolutely. Hey, boys.
Absolutely no more.
I would like to subscribe to this newsletter. Ooh.
Wiggly noise.
Tails!
Table.
My precious boy! Light of my life!
Light of my living room.
The Tails.
Oh.
It's wrenches.
A socket wrench, too.
That's him!
That's Tails.
It's the fox. Once again with this thing that Sonic could not care less about.
Sonic!
Oh no.
Just catching my breath.
I can't hug you! This is the worst thing.
Stops. Clarification. He never gives up.
Literally, we were just talking about this.
The spatial anomaly that affected us seems to have left me in a digitized
Oh,
state.
Tails, you are
Oh.
just the
Those same
best.
energies are manifesting into some worrisome mutations for you.
Those sure are words you said just now.
I'm saying I'm fine. You're not, and I'm worried.
I'll be fine. And I need this power to rescue you.
He's even enduring the cyber corruption better than I calculated he would.
Dude, he's fucking Sonic. Holy
Sonic
shit.
the Hebob.
You're always rescuing me, and... Let's focus on the now. What do you need?
Chaos Emeralds. Think you can help me track them down?
I'm on it.
What was that?
Oh,
Oh shit.
Is that normal?
That shouldn't have happened. Well,
It's so sad someone so impressive will be lost in the end. It's not fair.
Eggman, you gotta corral your daughter here.
your concern is based in a
It's
false
based
premises.
It's based as fuck.
Your concern is based on a false premise. That premise being that Sonic isn't handling this shit.
And I want him to handle me.
Look at him holding his shit.
Shit, too. Dog. How's this nigga running with a broken leg?
Oh shit. So that's an extreme maneuver.
Only for extreme circumstances.
It doesn't even seem that way.
Contradicting me?
Yeah. Oh, the boys. Literally, Sonic's being like, "It's good. This sucks, but I'm good. Don't even worry about
I
it.
got the digital aids.
Don't even worry about it," he says.
That 90s.
And Tails says, "No, but I'm extremely worried about it."
I says. That 90s AIDS surrogate. It has to be an initialism.
Nids.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the most blatant one that I've ever seen.
Just say AIDS.
Just say she got that AIDS. Man, everybody got AIDS.
Maria done got AIDS.
Man, everybody got AIDS and shit. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot right there.
That's a lot for me today.
Well, now I don't think the skill points even contribute to anything because I'm fully upgraded. What do they go towards?
Life, dude.
I don't agree.
Because of the tear in the sprocket holes.
Yeah, like I literally like. There's nothing. What's the words I'm looking for?
The butt and of two.
It's like the Bayonetta thing. Like if you didn't tell me, I would have no reason to assume anything was different. If you didn't say anything, then I would just think, oh yep, that sure is still Sonic. That continues to be the same thing that the other games were also.
It's kind of refreshing in that it seems to assume you've played a Sonic game
Yeah, that's
before,
also
which is so rare now, where everything has to have an origin story.
Yeah.
You have to re-explain everything and all this different
like
shit.
you know Sonic, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
and if you don't, like, we can go back and play them, and then this will make more sense.
That's a good point. Like that's so.
It's not like, oh, let's have a scene establishing the relationship Tails and Sonic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, most of you know
Like
this, but we want to make
you
it.
know what's up.
Yeah, we want to have
Presumably.
insurance to be like, oh, we want to appeal to everyone. Maybe if people stop fucking trying to appeal to everyone, we can have some actual art.
Oh.
Jesus. You don't gotta go that hard.
You remember Sonic. Yeah, you remember. You know what's up. We don't gotta explain
Yeah.
it. We need a glossary that links to a website that has
Yeah.
trading cards that you can collect and flip them over to see what the lore is.
Not that anyone would do that. But it's like, my god, we know who Batman is. Stop fucking telling us. We know. Who doesn't know the story?
Who
like
doesn't-
Batman's origin story.
Who doesn't know Batman in here?
It's just so gross. It's just indicative of that CalArts thing. Of just all the edges ground down and we have to appeal to everybody. When are we gonna stop doing that?
It is when everyone's special, nobody is. You know who
That's-
taught me that? Syndrome. The prophet of our generation, Syndrome.
It's always like that's what people mean when they call things CalArts. It means all the edges are ground
Yeah.
off and it all looks the same.
It looks like everything else I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There's a whole episode of Mau Mau about that, where they literally turn him into a CalArts piece of shit. like
Yeah, like,
standard character design,
all the edges
and
ground
sand
off.
all his edges off
Yep.
to make him more likable.
Yeah, to make him appeal. That's just the thing. Like, try to appeal to literally everyone, where you fucking can't. And if you try to, you're
And
just
if
gonna make
you- yeah,
something bland
and
and shitty.
If you try, it'll appeal to nobody.
It's gonna
because
be a
nobody likes stuff that's
Yeah.
meant to appeal to everybody.
It's gonna be a focus group.
Whoa!
Oh my god. A focus grouped hunk of shit.
Gradius!
Oh boy.
That seems concerning.
We're carpet bombing. Hey, Tails. Go too slow and get fucked up by that. Because the game thinks you're not going that fast.
They fixed that with the
Yep.
Origins re-release.
Just get decimated.
It's like, who's your target demographic with this? Everyone.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, so no one's gonna like it
So
then.
rethink that.
We want this to appeal to as many people as possible. You should reconsider.
Just say, I want to make something bland.
Beige. That's the color I want
Yeah.
you to think of.
Like a desk
Nice.
organizer.
A nice, bland, unappealing bait.
That's fine for office products, but
Meanwhile, Sonic is very blue. Have you seen the blue of this boy?
even his penis. I mean, I don't know that, but
I do.
exactly.
A lot just happened there, and I wasn't
Tom
necessarily
Kenny.
keeping up with all of it.
Let's have some fingerprints on art again, for fuck's sake.
I'm here, reaching out to these new frontiers.
Name drop.
In
Oh my
hands,
goodness.
I hold the ones I love. Like, that's why DMC5 is so good. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. It doesn't have a board game in the middle because they ran out of time to make the game. And one of the developers' girlfriends was like, you know what you should do?
Oh, it'd be good here. Weird, like, dice rolling
thing,
board
yeah.
game.
Fuck it, we're out of time to make content for the game, so...
Oh,
Oh boy.
we be spinning. Dude, this is some kind of like mid-boss. Yes, yes, yes,
Anus.
yes!
Ow, my anus.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
that was concerning. That's the thing I like about Sonic, is they've never been afraid to just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. They're gonna cry anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like, they take feedback
Yeah.
into account. But they don't, like, well, let's try and appeal to as many people as well. Let's rethink the idea of a Sonic game so that we can try to get mass market appeal, the first Sonic movie. A generic road trip movie. Oh! One of those incredibly toxic volcanic,
Oh shit!
Hot
I
springs.
did not even notice. I was looking at Sonic. I'm sorry.
like,
all-
limestone
yeah.
that's radiated
Yeah.
from,
Chernobyl
from
stone.
like, contact with volcanic heat.
Yeah.
Like,
got
the
so
superheated
hot that-
magma core of the
Yeah.
planet Earth.
It got so hot that now it's like different colors and
Like,
has weird properties.
yeah, that'll cleanse your pores and then also all your nerves.
Yeah, and
You're
your
gonna
hair
wanna,
too.
You're gonna want to not spend more than 5 minutes in there total.
Yeah, we gotta limit this.
Lifetime total, 5 minutes.
That lake in Chernobyl and in Pripyat that you can't stand near or you'll die.
All the puppies that if you pet them, you will die instantly. No.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, I did it.
Running it.
It's nice to experience art that has a fucking identity.
Yes.
Identity is Sonic. There's only one step, and it is Crab. Son of a
And it's
bitch.
Tails.
I'll step on Tails.
Wow.
Woohoo!
No, keep talking.
I wasn't done talking at any point. I've never.
I mean, but you
never.
stopped.
I've never.
Oh. Well, now I'm just embarrassed. Oh yeah. Oh. That crag is catching sun. Wow. It's a striking difference with the blues and everything.
Yeah. If you're gonna go to an erupting volcano, go at
Yeah.
night.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's this again.
I still don't understand this.
This is like weird. What is this? They didn't tutorialize this on Kronos Island. Chaos is also a Greek god, by the way. Just in case anyone was confused.
What about Chow?
No. I mean, we're probably pronouncing it wrong, but...
Chaos.
KO Krazoa I don't know what's
In
happening.
the cipher, the becomes KXO. How do you pronounce that? Well, KO, obviously. You're just making shit up.
At any given time? No. Oh. Stuck in a 2D position. Mr. Bones. I don't know what this is.
Pretty. Pretty, now. Fuck this plant.
Cutting down weeds.
Oh, jeez.
Very bright.
Put on your special sunglasses.
Yeah. Want some lotion.
Yeah, that's something.
The superheated sulfur.
You might not want to breathe for
It's
a while.
like sulfur that's just like rock that's gotten so hot it's no longer a solid.
Oh man, that's gotta be toasty. Fire.
I'm dealing with a lot of situations.
That is just the most ass smacky sound. Ow. Didn't even do a good impression.
Just hurt a lot.
Hurt turtle. Your friend is abusing a turtle. Oh.
Oh! Jesus.
Never look away from Sonic.
Oh, wait, what? Son of a bitch. Anyway. Wait, what? Oh, it sent me back a decent amount.
The volcano's no longer erupting.
I'll never save sometimes.
Jesus shaves. Flippy dicky do that.
Sure.
Repeat it.
That's why Sonic Prime is so fucking stupid. Like, oh, let's take Sonic and just turn it into something else.
Yeah, well, fucking get rid of that first part then. Don't take Sonic.
Yeah. Why? Just make your own thing. Why do
Yeah.
you gotta make it? Why do you got? Okay, we're gonna make our thing, and it's gonna be called Sonic.
Step one, we're gonna totally rip out all the stuff that makes it Sonic.
We're gonna rewrite all the characters to be completely unrecognizable.
Yep.
We'll justify it by saying it's an origin story, even though he won't end the story resembling the character that he's named after. And
also that's dumb.
The character didn't need an origin story. I kind of just assumed that Sonic came out the
always
box
been.
like that.
Sonic just has always been.
I don't need to know what his origin is.
His origin is a Japanese guy.
Woo! Just a Japanese guy.
Yeah. He freestyled it off the top of his dick.
I can't, like, there's no possible way Sonic Prime is gonna be any good.
No. I mean, first of all, it's ugly as all fuck.
It's so ugly looking.
Yeah.
Like, what looks good about it? It's like the opposite of this game. Where I'm like, where's the part where anything is wrong with this?
Yeah.
Where's the part where anything is wrong with this? I ask you. The man in the mirror. The man who sold the world.
The man who lives next door.
Is there a spring?
Yard zone?
Punching boxes.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shit, oh my. Woo.
Makes it look really trippy.
Yeah.
This is so not getting explained.
Yeah.
I, like, don't know what's going on with this. This slot machine of night. Is it Casino Night Zone? What's going on?
Eggman can't help himself with the fucking
It's
amusement
taking up
park.
so much of the screen real estate.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Bitch pre. It is now actively interrupting.
No. It's crashed. Can I get rid of this? Like, what is this? First of all.
So bizarre.
I get it, it's Starfall Island. Stars are falling on the island. But, like, this hadn't been tutorialized at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on.
That doesn't therefore mean slot machines.
I don't see, like, a spring I'm supposed to be hitting here. Okay, they're gone. I'm glad.
Oh.
Oh. That explains it.
Oh my. Gives me the whoopie-doos.
The whippy-doos in your taint.
Close.
Like, point to what you see on the screen where it's a bad game. Because I'm not seeing it. You're gonna have to point. And then point to what is going on in Sonic Prime that looks good at all.
Yeah.
Oh, this seems bad to me.
Oh. Why? Lava's dangerous. Out of all the things.
That's definitely the worst one. We're definitely weak to lava as a species.
All of us.
I would say that. It's like if we invaded a planet made of lava. Ew!
This is not an ideal working condition. If I just had my body, I could be so much more efficient.
Amy said she felt like she was in a dream. Does that sound about right?
That's pretty accurate. I can think clearly, and I'm aware, but there's no physicality to it. Everything feels just out of reach.
Do you think that's why the ancients made the cocoa? To have something real to put their spirits into?
It's one hypothesis. We certainly can't rule it out.
That's a smart
Uses the word
person's
correctly.
way of. Oh yeah,
saying,
that's not a theory.
Yeah.
It's a hypothesis. Wow, I didn't even notice that. That's a astute observation. Whoa.
Yeah, that's the smart person's way of saying no, dumbass.
Yeah, that's a smart person's way of dismissing the thing you just said as fucking
Yes.
stupid.
Well, that's one idea. Let's come up with some more, maybe some better ones.
That's one hypothesis, sure.
Sonic. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Like, yeah, he says hypothesis, not theory.
he's not an idiot.
He's a fucking.
A scientist.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if that's accurate.
He's just a smart bro.
He's a smarty boy. He's one of those smarty
His
boys.
pants are intelligent.
He's wearing
His
pants.
trousers.
Hypothetically speaking, they're hypothetical pants.
So just his penis.
They're not really pants in the sense that they're garments that you wear.
It's more of just an idea.
It's the platonic idea of pants that smart people wear. Smarty pants.
Am I getting through to you?
I don't think I am.
Also, we get to race car. Someone's getting through to you.
Just walk in the boxes. That's easy. Whoa!
Nice.
What the fuck was that? That went flying.
She got me flying.
There's definitely a certain breed of people that I would categorize as stupid.
Yes.
Stupid people.
Dipshits, even.
People that I think are dumb, and I don't agree with them.
But that's just me.
And I can understand how stupid people would have opinions that I don't agree with, theoretically.
And that's fine.
It's just, you're incredibly stupid, is the thing. And that's where we're at an impasse.
In the ass.
See, because if you weren't stupid, you'd have opinions that I
Well,
agree with.
I mean, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I mean, what if?
Hypothetically.
Hippopotamus.
You, hypothetically, you didn't take the news that Shadow wasn't going to be in this game as news, which implies that you were expecting him to be in the game.
For some reason.
Why would you expect that? Are you stupid?
He
The
is running a
answer
sknow for kids.
Yes. He's too busy.
He's very
He's
busy.
got stuff to do.
Jesus.
Running his kitty shelter. You don't even know. You wouldn't know. That's the thing about you, is you wouldn't know.
Eating whole coffee beans.
No, being straight up. Didn't you watch the last Twitter takeover? They didn't do a Twitter takeover for this game.
Yeah, that's weird.
I guess they already did the Tails tube and Knuckles animation
Yeah.
and a comic book.
I mean,
So.
the actors got schedules to keep. Come on now.
I'll credit. Jesus Christ,
My
that frame
God.
rate. I'll credit Ian Flynn with writing that fucking 8-page comic book more so than I would credit him with anything spoken or written in this game.
Whoa. Right there. You're being thoroughly riced.
Eating motherfucking rice, dude. Whew.
Island mysteries.
Oh shit. That's just those four levels in different denominations.
far, dude.
I can't believe there's 2 more islands left after this one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you've been playing for like 12 hours.
A long game.
I feel like it's not easier, but oh shit. Oh shit. I feel like when you're doing an open world game, you make, well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, like after you make a couple things, you're like, oh shit, that's like 10 hours of game.
Yeah,
right there.
that's it. Yeah. Like,
it's easier to
it's
lose track of.
yeah, it feels simple when you're like, it's like Factorio, when you're making like the massive, you zoom out and you realize,
Yeah, exactly.
holy shit,
Yeah.
this is
We just made a 30-hour game.
this is a lot.
Yeah.
It didn't feel that way when we were making it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, and then also like one of these, oh, and then also this happens. And it's like, oh shit. This is like a JRPG length.
Like, they made 5 islands and we've done 2 of them.
Yeah.
Content be long. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Oh no!
Oh.
Nah! Hashtag content be long. One of those
Hashtag
long
hashtag.
boys.
Oh. Now we are here. Interesting lighting.
Yeah, all the lighting's is different from all the cyberspace so far.
Yeah. It's like a VHS tape of really early morning. Super specific aesthetic.
Makes it look a lot different.
Yeah, I like it.
That was an S rank time, you think, right?
I think so. It's at least a D.
I definitely attribute that with a D rank performance.
Smoking sexy style.
Cool.
What did it do?
Pork
Dippity-dee.
dippity.
What do you do?
What'd do? Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Dippity.
Wahoo, wahoo.
What's the not dippity do one? Wahoo. Dippity. What'd do? Wahoo.
What do you do? It's the
Dippity.
three
Yeah.
phonemes in Klonoa's language. It's either a wahoo, a dippity-dee, or a waddy-doo.
What'd do?
Someone stopped watching. I always love when that happens.
What did I say?
So I was in the middle of either like a really loud rant about something or like we're being retarded. 3, 2.
3, 2, 1.
I saw it last night on 3, 2, 1 Contact. That's what it did.
And you have to like unlock the fast travel by clearing the whole map.
Gotta get Yoshi coins.
It's very Dark Souls-esque. The first Dark Souls specifically because the other 2 fucking sucked at that.
That island you can get stuck on and Mario's missing if you run out of Yoshi coins, then you're just fucked. That happened to me like twice.
That realization that Lordran was like a shortcut infested, really well thought and put together location by pure accident. At least it had to be as
Yeah.
such, because they did not do it again ever.
Yep.
They just gave you woo.
Oh my.
They
Oh. Oh, my
just
knuckles.
gave you teleportation right at the beginning of the game
Yep.
for all of the other Dark Souls games. It's like, oh, this
Oops.
wasn't on purpose.
That was a fuck up.
We need to stop giving them credit for this.
FromSoft deserves a little less credit.
Shockingly, and no one's more disappointed than I am.
FromSoft is not really known for finishing their projects in the first place.
I mean, did you play Armored Core? I
You
did.
play Kingsfield?
I fuck did. Yep.
Bloody.
Oh shit, I forgot my ukemis. Oh,
Oh, hello.
okay. I'm sorry. I hate that.
Here's my ball.
Hashtag the soccer ball.
Sonic's blue ball.
The bluest of all balls.
Just flashed on my grandmother playing Mario Galaxy, and when you'd miss something, you would go, "Too bad." She's like, I like that. It usually says, like, "you lose" or something like that.
Suck
It's like-
less.
She's like, "Oh, it's so much more positive." Like, "Oh, too bad."
What do you do? Whoopsie doodle.
What do you do?
Well, goody goody shucks.
Monopoly losses.
You go bankrupt.
Your property gets fucking repossessed and distributed differently. It's like
By the
weird.
bank.
Yeah, the bank owns everything.
It's depressingly realistic.
I mean, it was the Great Depression when he made that game, I guess. Sure, that was loud.
Loading complete.
You want to toke this? No, Moira, I don't want to toke this.
Oh shit.
If this ain't T-Lope from Riot.
I wonder who the...
Yeah, or Hyper Potion. T-Lope is more used to scoring things. Yeah. Thanks to Swanee.
I want to have to replay this level to get the red rings, so please go back and get the red rings. No! Sonic!
Tails! You did this somehow, I know.
Son of a bitch. What is that?
That's time, and it makes full control.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the credits with keen interest
Yeah.
for many reasons.
And who do these tracks? The music in these stages is always bumping.
There we go. That's better.
Oh.
I don't see any reason for that to be a concern.
Yeah.
Not even up there.
I didn't even do nothing new.
What was your opinion? I know you didn't play it, but what was your opinion on
don't know.
Resident Evil 8 compared to Resident Evil 7?
Well, 7 was
the scary one.
Was the
Family.
mannequin finger.
Yeah. The
that-
demo that got updated 7 fucking times.
Yeah. The 7 really my overwhelming feeling of 7 was like we're reinventing ourselves.
Yeah.
And it just was like that overrode everything else. And that it wasn't bad, but it was just like very obviously like we're reinventing what Resident Evil is. Whereas 8 felt
Redefining terror.
yeah. Whereas 8 felt more like a Resident Evil game, I think.
I was just watching a playthrough of someone who like really, really liked Resident Evil 7 and really didn't like Resident Evil 8.
Well,
I was like, that's an interesting opinion.
yeah, well, I can see that because Resident Evil RE7 was like so different.
Yeah, I think
Like, I mean, there's similarities, but it wasn't like totally from scratch. But it just it was.
I guess yeah, it depends on like what your perception of Resident Evil as a franchise is.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like, a game like Resident Evil does so much have this idea of, like, a series identity to it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because 8 was way more like a classic Resident Evil game. Even though it was really different, it was like... It just seemed more... It was almost like RE4.
Yeah, that's definitely the direction they were leading on.
And
on
7 wasn't
purpose.
like that at all. 7 was more like 5 or 6. No. I always confuse 5 and 6. What was the really awful one?
6?
Yeah. That was just the impression I got from 7. Was like it was really different. So I can see how you could like that one, and then they go back to a more.
I think
classic feeling.
I think it really is more indicative of your feelings on Resident Evil as a whole.
Yeah.
Because I find Resident Evil 8 much more replayable than Resident Evil 7 was.
Yeah.
I played Resident Evil 7, and like that game's kind of tedious to replay.
Yeah.
If you've already played it before.
Well, because I think it has something to do with the location and how limited it feels when when games like that are just in one like house, you know, just in one building.
And like even the Spencer Estate in the first game. First of all, that's a PS1 game.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
From 1994 or whenever.
Yeah.
Even the Spencer Estate had different locations to keep things varied. There was the mansion, then there was the guardhouse.
Yeah.
And then there was the underground, the underground caverns, and then the lab at the end.
Yeah, it was really varied.
Resident Evil 7 was really just the house in the bayou.
Yeah. And when it sticks to one, not even just one location, but like one building like that, it just makes you think of Outlast.
Yeah, I think they were very inspired by Outlast.
Yeah. Where it's like
especially with like the found footage.
Yeah.
Like VHS collection. Collectibles thing.
Yeah.
I think that was very Outlast inspired.
It just feels like maybe there is a way to make that more interesting, but when you just stick in one building like that, I think it's a huge challenge to make it not all look the same.
I would say that I think like probably the weakest part about Resident Evil 8 is that it's just Ethan Winters again.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like make Ethan Winters a thing.
Yeah.
And he's so not.
No.
He's so not a thing. Like, stop trying to make Ethan Winters a thing. It's not a thing.
That's not gonna happen.
Like, I don't have any investment in Ethan Winters as a character.
Yeah.
He's like the definition of a bland, blank slate, faceless protagonist.
And it also strikes me as Pokemon trying to make Eevee their new logo because they're sick of like pimping Pikachu out. But at least Eevee has like character and stuff.
And he's
like,
been around. Like Eevee is
exactly.
another first gen Pokemon.
Yeah. At least they didn't go with like some random. But it just feels like that, where it's like, no. You can't just create that out of whole cloth.
You can't just...
The franchise...
Mom says it's my turn to be the franchise mascot.
The franchise can't be represented by someone else all of a sudden. Like, that's not how that works. You got Pikachu. That's what you got.
And that's all you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. That's why... Because I was thinking about... Like you said, I was thinking about in terms of, like, Resident Evil's kind of, like, identity as a franchise.
Yeah.
I think that's relevant when it comes to Sonic too, because Sonic has reinvented itself. Nope. So many times.
Yeah.
Nope.
Close.
Like Sonic Adventure. Nope. This is hard. Was a reinvention of the series into 3D.
Yeah.
And they experimented with that so wildly.
Yeah, and there are a lot of parallels because it's like Ari is the same way, where they've reinvented themselves a bunch of times, but yet there still is a thing you think of when you think of Ari's gameplay. That's not always just 4.
Because when I think of like the quintessential Resident Evil game, I think of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Not the remake.
Yeah.
The original Resident Evil 2. To me, that's the game that kind of established this. That's the game where they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Because the first game was like they were trying to make Sweet Home.
The first game is like a timepiece.
Yeah. It's historically important.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a good game.
It's not very good to go back and play it,
but Resident Evil 2 is an incredible game.
Yeah.
And like they did so much with that you could never do now. As indicated by the fact that the remake doesn't do those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when this game was coming out, was leading up to the come out.
It's having it come apart.
The concerns within my circle were like, it's not. It didn't feel like Sonic. It doesn't make you feel like Spider-Man. and like, on the one hand, I get that, but on the other hand, I'm like, well, Sonic has reinvented itself so many times.
Sonic is so many things now that...
Like, the storybook games are wildly different.
Yeah.
And they're set in quote-unquote realistic-looking environments and locations. And it's focused on pretty much just exclusively Sonic and interacting with a new cast of characters in each game.
Yeah.
And like Sonic Unleashed compared to like Sonic Forces, which both have the same general type of gameplay being boost games.
Yeah. They
feel like radically different games. Like Unleashed has hub worlds to run around in. Oh shit, look at the shadows moving.
Yeah, it's like a ticking clock.
Like evolution and experimentation feels like a part of the Sonic.
Exactly. You
identity.
Expect it to be different as opposed to Mario.
Like I wouldn't expect a new Sonic game to like be the same game again as an old Sonic game, really.
Because that's the parallel or the opposite being Mario, which invented what 3D games are and then never changed for the rest. I mean, I love the Mario games,
Just
but it's just like
reiterating
Odyssey is the exact same thing
with
as,
a gimmick.
Yeah.
And like it's like, Super Mario Sunshine is just Mario 64, but with the gimmick of the water jet.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey is just Mario 64 with the gimmick of the hat.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy is Mario 64, but it's like a space theme, and like they're great, but the last thing Mario does is reinvent itself. Yeah. It's almost like RE7 could have been called something else.
Yeah. If you, there was precious little that established it as a Resident Evil game.
And that's the thing, you could like the person who really liked 7 and doesn't like 8, it's like, yeah, you liked this other thing. It could have not had the title Resident Evil on it, and it would have been the same thing.
Alright, split the stream.
But our scintillating conversation.
Dude.